What? Okay, I'll be there right away. I'm just kidding. It's not real. Now in the Route 66 Museum. They basically have a room for every decade that the Mother Road has been around. Now this is the 1920s. What they have in every single room, and it's quite impressive, is a button. A button. Basically what you can do is you can basically press that button and listen to the music of the time period. We're gonna go on, this is the 1920s, moving on to the 30s. The 30s were prime time for Route 66. It was right when the Mother Road was in its prime. It was built in 1926 it was built. You can imagine that people had first found out about it in the 1920s, and we're now just starting to jet across the United States from Chicago to Santa Monica to Chicago. Wouldn't use this car. It's got no engine inside. Step number one, have an engine. I'm in the mood to be in the 40s. What more can you say about Route 66 in the 40s other than it was wartime? And wartime was important. They went through a lot of changes on Route 66 during wartime because they wanted to make sure our troops could get from place to place. And, oh, God, I thought he was real. Kid here just, wartime. We almost got into a fight during wartime. It's a good thing the 50s. Now we're talking Thunderbirds and GTOs and Plymouth whatevers. We're in the time of James Dean and the Rebels Without Causes. There was neon, so let there be light. Diners, drive-ins, cheeseburgers, and soda pop. Don't forget this little bad boy right here, a jukebox where you can put in an amount of money and a coin and just sit down here at the table and listen to your favorite Elvis song or your favorite not Elvis song, and they would just switch out the records all the time. 45s. And then there were the 60s, the time of free love, and of course, the Beatles. The Beatles is one of the best rock bands of all time, and I will fight anybody who says any differently, because my uncle once met George Harrison at a line. I don't remember which restaurant it was. It was a drive-through line, and George Harrison was ordering a double cheeseburger, which I thought was strange. My uncle swears it was him, and said, I was behind him. He ordered a double cheeseburger, and I said, "Hey, George," and he didn't respond. I don't know if George Harrison was rude, he was preoccupied, he was thinking about Rabbi Shankar, or maybe it wasn't even him. That could be it. I don't know why I believe my uncle. And then the 70s hit. While being a wonderful decade, it was unfortunately not one that was great for Route 66. The revitalization started, but only in the 80s really. So a lot of places that were open in the 50s, 60s, and the 40s and beyond were just not as available anymore. That's horrible, because Route 66 is the Mother Road. It's the mother of all roads. My recommendation to you is that you stop on by on Route 66 here in Clinton, Oklahoma. It's one of the best places that you can be to get all of the history about Route 66 in one place. Route 66 Museum, Clinton, Oklahoma.